I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV. We are here at the Broadband World Forum for 2012. I'm speaking with Mr. David De Reu from Excentis. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Great conference, great city. So it's been very exciting. It's the last day of the conference here, but it's been a very exciting conference. Why don't you give our viewers a brief overview of what Excentis is and what you're doing here at Broadband?
Of course. Excentis is, in fact, a test lab. Well, we do more than testing, but a test lab is a big part of our activities. And today at the show, well, the past 3 days at the show, we are presenting a test product, in fact. Being a test lab, we had certain needs for traffic testing. That means network traffic. And the existing solutions, well, they didn't quite fit the bill for us, and we have developed our own solution. And we have commercialized it as a tool, as a product for others to use. Because our customers saw it at our labs and said, hey, we need this, we want this too. And that product we are presenting here at the show, it's called Byte Blower. So it's a traffic generator, it's a network traffic tester. It is used to characterize the performance of network devices or networks.
So what makes your testing solution better than your competitors in this market space?
It's a solution that allows you to have very high port densities. So if you need to connect many devices, then you need high port densities. And that is what our solution does. It also gives you a very flexible platform. It is software based. It uses commercially available hardware. It is special purpose hardware, part of it, but it still is commercially available. So we don't need to make changes to hardware designs if we need to add additional possibilities to the product. So because it's software based, it allows us a lot of flexibility. And thanks to this, the fact that it's based on commercially available hardware, it also allows much greater port densities, in fact very high port densities, at a very small part of the cost of dedicated hardware solutions.
So what exactly are you doing here at Broadband World Forum then?
Well, this is for any operator who has an access network that is running IP. That could be DSL access networks, that could be cable access networks, it could be fiber to the home or even WiMAX. All these operators, they need to test the performance of their networks and the network devices. And they all need equipment like this. And that's why we are here. Not only for the operators, also the manufacturers. They need to test the devices they manufacture. They also need similar solutions. Some manufacturers even use it in quality assurance, so that every unit that is produced is tested right after production. And they can also do that with our product.
So after a product goes through its R&D phase, comes through the production line, they're launching the product, it's gone through its testing phase in standards and certification processes, and then they mass produce it. Is that when you're coming into play, or are you coming into play prior to that?
We come into play in actually different places in that chain. Byte Blower can be used during the development itself to assess the performance during development of such a product. It is a tool that is used during the certification testing. So for example, it is in fact Excentis who does the certification testing for the standards for internet and voice over cable in Europe. So we use our Byte Blower for that. And indeed the manufacturers, they use it, well, some of them, they use it at the end of their production chain to verify that every produced sample is okay. And then samples get produced, they get sold to operators, and operators also in turn want to verify the performance and functionality and behavior, and they again use a traffic testing device, they can use Byte Blower to do that.
And for the operators that are out there that are, or other interested parties, do you have the white papers that are available, or do you have something that there is further information for them?
Of course, on the website bnetBlower.com you can download the data sheets, you can download presentations, you can download or you can view tutorial videos to actually show you how the product works. And in fact it's very user friendly. You don't have to be a testing genius who does it all day long to be able to work with Byte Blower. So you can see that on bnetBlower.com.
Thank you, David. Thanks very much for taking the opportunity to speak with us here today at Broadband World Forum. I hope we get a chance for an update again in the future.
Yes, well, thanks for the interview, and have a nice day too.
So I've been speaking with David De Reu from Excentis here at Broadband World Forum in Amsterdam 2012, and I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV.